Hi everyone, I'm Stephanie Thomas
And I'm Mary Thomas.
of Thomas and Thomas PC, also known as the Sales Tax Sisters. Thanks so much for clicking on the video, and if you're subscribed to the channel, thank you. If you're not subscribed to the channel, think about it. Think, and please do. Today we're going to talk about one of our favorite subjects, which are audits. So you've been audited, you've got the result, now what? The big thing is a lot of people, once they go through the process of being audited by a taxing authority, they get the audit results. And if you're happy, wonderful. If you're not happy, not so wonderful. But you need to know, depending on your audit result, they're probably going to come back again within the next 3 to 4 years, depending on the statute of limitations, and audit you again. In Texas, the threshold for them normally coming back out to not miss any periods due to statute is 4 years.
It's 4 years.
4 years, but the threshold is $10,000. If the audit result is a deficiency of $10,000 or more, you can pretty much bet you're going to get audited again.
The thing about it is that because audits can sometimes take so long, people will keep doing what they're doing. And then once they get the audit result, if they find out they're doing something that's not quite right, they'll fix it going forward, but they don't go back to those periods that weren't audited and fix it there. If you find out that you're doing something that's not quite right and it's costing you money right now, what you need to do is, if the audit is over a year later or 6 months later after the audit period, you need to go back into those periods that are still in statute, that you have not paid any money on, that haven't been reviewed. If you know something is wrong, go back and fix it, because they're going to come back and audit you again. And audits can sometimes take a long time. We've had clients that the audits lasted 2 years or longer, depending on how big the audit is, how complicated the records are, what's going on with controller staff. We had one audit that took a long time because there was a lot of turnover. And so the audit kept being pushed from auditor to auditor to auditor.
Mm-hmm.
And they would start over. So that's really out of your control. That's out of your hands. Don't even worry about it. But what is in your control and what is in your hands is, if you find out that something was incorrect and you're being assessed some money, don't just go prospectively forward and fix it. Go back to the end of the prior audit period and fix it coming forward. And then that way you will be in a situation where that's not an error that's found in the next audit. And that's very important, because if you're making the same mistake over and over and over again, you really can't ask for a waiver penalty, because the idea is you knew this was wrong and you chose not to fix it.
Exactly. So what Mary said is true. If you know there's an error, then keep that in your mind and know that when you get audited again, 9 times out of 10, the auditor is going to find that same error if you have not fixed it. And you won't get a waiver of penalty because you knew about the error.
So when you're being audited, a lot of people will be focused on, oh, well, I got a good result, or I got a result I can live with, or I'm in litigation because I did not like this result and I don't agree with it. The thing about it is that no matter which one of those buckets that you're in, make sure that whatever the final disposition of what your responsibilities are, that you are compliant with them going forward. Going forward from the time that the audit period ended, not from the time that the audit ended, but from the time the audit period ended. And those are two very different things. So just to reiterate that, you may be audited from May 2016 to May 2020. That's your audit period. Your audit may not end until June 2021. When you go back in and you're like, okay, well, I got this result, there was something a little bit off, I'm being assessed a little bit from my audit period, you're not going to fix it from June 2021 going forward. You're going to fix it from June 2020,
The end of the
the audit period. Not the end of when they stop field work, but the end of the actual audit period. And so with that, that is the little tip that we wanted to give you guys today about what you should be doing when an audit is over so you can get ready for the next time. If there's anything that you agree with or the controller has told you, hey, you need to go back in and fix this, fix it for the end of the audit period, not the end of audit field work, or not the end of the actual audit where you get the results.
Exactly.
So we hope that helps you.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, you know where we are. You're more than welcome to visit us on www.thomaspc.com, which is our website, or you can contact us via email or phone call. Yeah. So with that, if you like the video, please thumb it up, and if you like the content, please subscribe. Yeah. Thank you. Bye.